Today's episode of Cheating Disasters features Taryn, a woman whose boyfriend's Fitbit text hid devious lies.
Hello, my name is Taryn, and I'm here to tell the very painful story of being cheated on by my ex multiple times so that people who are experiencing any degree and any type of cheating know that they're valid and don't allow themselves to be gaslit by a cheater and don't allow themselves to gaslight themselves like I did for years. In 2020, I moved my life across the country to move in with my now ex. I had known him for like 16 years. We had met in college and we decided to get into a relationship and move across the country to be together. And within less than a year of living together, I saw a message on his Fitbit, multiple messages, actually 2 messages that were very explicit, very graphic. And he was messaging with a girl who was across the country, who was like much younger than us, who was supposedly married. And yeah, I confronted him immediately and he totally gaslit me, got mad at me for, bringing this up in the middle of a work day and just totally made me doubt myself, made me think that it wasn't real, made me think that and then tried to say that she accidentally texted him. She thought it was her husband and she was really embarrassed about it, but that I could call her if I wanted to, yada, 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 got me to gaslight myself. And successfully, he gaslit me. And then I just, it was the first time I had ever lived away from home, especially that far and out of state. And I didn't know what to do. So I thought, well, if there is something going on, I'll find out more about it later. Nothing ever happened again until 4 years later, when I was still with this person who was extremely abusive in many ways. Christmas of 2023, I got messages from his other girl best friend, whom he had known actually longer than me since a very long time. And she told me that he had been also cheating on me. And both of these situations were completely remote. They were not in person. They were on the phone, which I don't think any kind of cheating, I don't know, there's levels and degrees of cheating, but I think just like abuse, they're all equally bad. They're all bad. Whether it's in person or on the phone, they hurt the same. The emotional toll is the same, very traumatizing. And yeah, I found that out from her, and I still stayed with this person for a number of months after that, but I knew that I was going to break up with them, but I had to try to figure out how to get my stuff back and try to do it in a way that wouldn't, end up ruining my life. I ended up not getting any of my stuff back. And I ended up just 7 months after I broke up with them in October. And about 7 months after that, I finally gave up on trying to get the rest of my stuff back because I decided that losing a few things from my childhood and a few things that had a lot of monetary value or whatever, losing a few more things was less painful than continuing to interact with someone who was a cheater and a liar and totally narcissistic to me. So this has been really painful to film because I've had to film it a couple times, and I am doing it for the greater good. And if you suspect something is wrong, something is wrong. Listen to your intuition and be kind to yourself.
So glad Taryn got away from that cheater. Gaslighters erode your trust in yourself. Over time, you second-guess your perceptions, your emotions, and your sanity, exactly as they intend. As always, background check your dates before meeting them. See you next time. Hey everyone, we want to thank you for following and subscribing to Cheating Disasters. If you have your own story to share, we'd love to hear it. Send us a comment and we'll get back to you. Bye.